Hello traders, Mike Mohebi here. Weekend again, and let's see what happened during the past week. We started USDCHF. As I said before, we had this trend here and the price couldn't break this trend line and crashed again. We had this candle formation here. See the three candles. This is a sign of an up move, but the market couldn't break this resistance line, and this candle here, this pin bar, showed that the market is still weak. If the market makes a lower low down under this low of the past week, if the market makes a higher low, we have a low here. If the market makes another low down here, so that's the sign that the market's gonna move upward. So we wait until it breaks the high of the previous high, which was about 2 weeks ago. If the market goes above this line, we start to buy. But so far, nothing at the moment. So the next one is USD Cad. These USD pairs are almost the same. As you can see here, we had another one. This USD Cad couldn't break the 21 moving average as well. So we have a trend line still in place, and we had this long wick on the last day, Friday, and it still couldn't break. But as you can see, market is bottoming out. So we have this triple bottom here, and market is still struggling to figure out what to do. So this is a sign of a slowing down, and probably we're gonna have a small retracement or maybe change of trend. So we have to wait and see. We don't have any signal in daily chart at the moment. USDJPY is the same. Had this trend line and it couldn't break it. It broke it once, as you can see, in the past 3 weeks, but it made another one. So far nothing. But as you can see, USDJPY made another higher low. So we have a low here, and the next low is a little bit higher. So hopefully it's gonna hold and the market's gonna change and going up. So we wait for the next signal to see what happens. Euro USD. So Euro USD almost reacts in the opposite way of the USDJPY. So in the USDJPY, we had the Friday went up and the Thursday down. This is the opposite, as you can see. But the general trend, the market broke this resistance line once, as you can see here, but couldn't hold, and it crashed back again. So if you draw this trend line like this, I know some of the traders out there and some of the gurus, they don't like trend lines, but it works for me, and I'm having a very good time analyzing the market with the trend line. So, and this resistance line here, maybe it's a zone. If I draw another one as well, yeah, between these two lines. So the market is holding up very good. This is a very good support here. So we wait until the market figures out what to do. In the weekly chart, as you can see, it's very concentrated. Just prices fluctuating up and down and nothing's happening. But if you go to the lower charts, maybe in the 4-hour chart, we have very good trends. If your system generates a signal here, you can have very good profits. But I trade exclusively in the daily chart, and I don't have any signal at the moment. Euro GBP, I had a trade here at this pin bar, but market went back up and hit my stop loss. But it seems that the market is gonna change direction. Nothing's happening yet. This 21 moving average stopped the price from going lower. So this is a very strong uptrend. I don't advise you to have a opposite of the trend signal. Don't sell the market yet. Nothing is confirmed. But yeah, just stay. I don't like it, especially when the price is between these two moving averages. It's just nothing's happening. In the lower time frame, as you can see, market has some fluctuations. probably you can get some signals, but at the moment I don't recommend you to have any trades here. The top of the market is almost hit, as you can see, this triple top here. So we expect that the market's gonna crash. How far it's gonna go? Probably the first one is almost there, and this, if it goes lower, probably the second one is around this 87.50, or if you want to have a round number, maybe you can make this to a 8700. So that's the better distance for you. It's about 250 pips. So we wait until the price breaks this support line here. If it breaks and comes back up and touches again, so you need a kind of a retracement coming down, going up and then down. You can enter around probably 8900. So that's the price that you're waiting for. So the market have this retracement and then you can enter. So far, nothing. The next one, Euro AUD. As I said before, in the last 2 weeks, we have a very beautiful head and shoulders. You can see here. So the market formed. That's the neckline, if you draw it like that. So this candle here is the candle that you were waiting for, and so to break the neckline. When it broke, you could enter. I have a trade, and I have actually 2 trades, one up there. I had a small one. I wanted to close it down here, but when this formation formed perfectly, I just kept it. And a second trade, I have it probably at the middle there. Well, I think about 10 pips lower than this neckline, and it just got hit, and I'm in the 2 very beautiful positions. Very nice profit. So the next one, Euro Cad. I don't like Euro Cad. It's just been fluctuating for a long time. Nothing's happening. Again, in the 4-hour chart, you have very beautiful trends. You can see going a very good up and down. You can get very good signals, but I trade daily again. The only thing that is happening is this pin bar that formed up early last week, and the market couldn't hit the stop, the lower of this pin bar. So it's going up, and the close of this candle, the last Friday candle, it couldn't close lower than the open of the previous one. That shows that the market's kind of trying to change the direction. That's what I'm expecting. But the distance between these 2 moving averages is very high, so it's just not a good time to enter. We have to wait until the market figures out what to do, and then we have a confirmation, and then we can enter. Euro Japanese yen, very strong downtrend. As you can see, we have a small kind of a channel here, market going up and down. You can get very good signals, but this last pin bar shows that the market was very strong selling, and sellers very in power. We have like a 5-6 consecutive candles going down. So this shows that the market is in a strong downtrend. This support line here doesn't mean that it's gonna hold. You know, we can't enter here just expecting that the market goes back up. That's not a good way of trading. So we must have a confirmation. If the Monday candle just opens up, have a bullish candle, and closes above this maybe 1 or 2 candles, the past 2 candles, then we can enter on Tuesday. But so far this doesn't show any kind of a signal for me. In the H4, as you can see, we had these pin bars. These show that the buyers are getting more powerful, and it shows that the buyers are gonna push the price higher. So we just wait for the Monday to see what happens. GBP JPY, I had another trade here at this pin bar, I think about a month ago, and I trailed the stop loss, so I didn't lose anything, but I didn't get any good signal. I thought that the market's gonna come back. So far, you know, my experience is that every time I traded the reversal strategy, it just kind of a hit and run. You know, it doesn't work that much. If I had continuation trades like this pin bar here, like the break of the, let me get my pen, the break of these resistance line and that pin bar, and another one here, maybe another one there. So these kind of continuation trades would work much better. I was waiting for a reversal trade and I didn't lose any money, but I didn't get any profit. If I had switched to the continuation trade, as you can see, we have a very strong downtrend. So if I had that strategy, I would have at least like 4 trades, very good profitable trades, and I would win a lot. But you see, this is a thing that you get with the experience. So in the GBP JPY for the past like 3 months, the reversal trades wouldn't work and the continuation trades were much better. So you can get that every time we have a very good downtrend, these 2 moving averages are going down or up into another direction. You can only enter in the continuation trades as long as the market doesn't have a sign of a reversal. So we should wait until these 2 moving averages cross and the market shows a higher high and higher low, and then you can expect to have a trend direction change in the next month maybe. But so far the trend direction is going down, and it was much better if we had some continuation trades. So GBP USD is the same. As you can see, we have the trend going down, and all these continuation trades, as you can see, small ones, would work much better. And that's the pin bar that GBP JPY had, and we have it the same in the GBP USD. The trend is not that strong like a GBP JPY, but pretty much good continuation trades. GBP New Zealand, this is just like GBP JPY is going down, and the continuation trades would work much better. So we go to the Aussie dollar pairs. This is AUD JPY. As you can see, market moved back up. This is what we're expecting from the pound pairs, you know, the GBP JPY and USD. We wait until these 2 moving averages cross, the market holds above these 2 moving averages, and then we can expect to have a trade. As you can see, we have a resistance on top of this. It touched 3 times and still cannot break it. So we expect to see a break maybe in the next week or next 2 weeks. We have a triangle here. If it breaks, we can expect to see the price going up to this line here. So we wait for the signal. Let me zoom in a little bit. We wait for a signal. The past Thursday candle, as you can see, was a very good one. Touched the moving average, closed above the previous Wednesday one, but in the Friday the market just stopped and didn't move much. We have this doji candle here. So in the Monday or Tuesday, if the market closes above this resistance on top here, we can expect to have a trade, but so far it's nothing. AUD USD, this was much better. The market's moving in. As you can see, we had the lower low, but the market changed and we have a higher low and higher high and another higher high here. So the market is going up now at the moment. The trend is going up. That's the channel we see. So almost it touched the top of the channel. So we can expect the market comes back down and touches this here, but maybe we have a strong move upward and gonna break and just shuts up. So we don't know what's gonna happen. At the moment, there's nothing. Actually, on Thursday, you could get a trade here. You can see the market, this big candle broke the top of the channel here, these 2 resistance lines. but on Friday it just hit back. If you had your stop loss under the low, the previous low, you were still in very good shape. Probably on next week the market's gonna go up and you can have a very good trade. But so far it's just you have to keep, if you have a trade you can keep it. If not, I don't recommend to enter again. This is the same price as you would enter on Thursday, but at the moment market's going down. If you have a bullish candle on Monday, it's very good to enter again, but at the moment just wait to see what happens on Monday. I think New Zealand, yeah, as you can see, New Zealand is the same as Australian dollar. The move almost the same. We have the same movement, same channel here, and the same candles at the end, but the movements are much bigger, so you can have more profit here. If you get a signal in Australian AUD USD and New Zealand USD, probably it's better to get a New Zealand one. It moves in a much more noticeable trends. We go to the Canadian dollar. I just analyze maybe one or two. So zoom out if you can, and you will see we have this kind of a small downtrend, and this top of this line is touched 3 times. We have a triple top, and the bottom of the market is pretty obvious, it's there. So when it touched the top and it's going down now, and it closed under the 21 moving average. Let me zoom in. So the last candle on Friday showed that the market is it likes to go down better, and these long wicks during the past like 5-6 days shows that the sellers are in power, and they have they changed the direction, and it touched the top as well. That shows another confirmation signal that the market's gonna go down. We don't know what's gonna happen on the next Monday, so we just wait to see. But if your system generates a signal down here, probably it's a good time to enter. I normally don't enter on Mondays. I just wait to see what happens in the early of the week. If you have a very good candle or market didn't move, have a doji signal, you can enter in a sell position and expect to see probably about 100 pips profit in a daily chart. Not bad. And gold and silver. Gold and silver had a very strong move. So that's the early of the 2019. As you can see, we have a kind of a fluctuation here. The market is at the same level now. We had the past week was very strong move upward. I was watching the other channels, and there are very strong buyers coming in and buying all the silver. Probably they know something, I don't know, the big banks or maybe the big hedge funds. As you can see, during the past 5-6 days we had a very strong up move. In the past 2 videos I told you about this resistance line here, and if it breaks you can enter. I missed the trade. I had a small one, and that's it. But if you had this trade, probably you could maybe have 30-40% position profit in your account. This is a very strong up move. We have 120 pips, and every pip value for every one lot is about $70. So the pip value of the gold and silver is too high, and if you can get good profits, you're gonna have very nice trades. But at the moment, on Friday it crashed down, so we wait. I think we're gonna have a very strong uptrend in the silver in the next maybe 2 to 6 months. So but at the moment the market has moved as much as it could, so maybe we have another fluctuation like the previous one up there, and it's not a good time to get a trade. Just wait to confirm, and it just market makes some resistances and some maybe flags or wedges, and then you can enter. Gold is the same. Gold actually did much better. We had this resistance on top here. I had a pending order up there, and it took my pending order, went up, was a very nice profit. Maybe I should have closed it, but you know, this wedge, as I said in the previous video, if you have watched it, that's the pole of the flag. It's a flag, right? It's a wedge. The pole of the flag up to here, that distance is the profit, is the distance that the market's gonna move after it breaks. So I'm expecting to see this much profit above this wedge. That's why I just kept the trade on. It's in the losing position. You know, I'm losing some money at the moment. It's negative. It's about this much. It's not much, but it's a drawdown on my account. So I'm still keeping it. My stop loss is lower, way lower. So I'm just holding this trade. I hope it works. But the only problem that I see in the past two candles is that on Friday the market closed below the open of the previous candle. So that shows that the market is kind of couldn't break the actual resistance here. So I have to see what happens next Monday and Tuesday, and then we can manage our trade. Either we get out before it hits our stop loss, or we can add to the position if it goes higher. So we have to see what happened during the past 2 days and the next Monday and Tuesday. I think a lot of things have changed in the market. The buyers are buying gold and silver, so we're gonna have very good trades. Okay, this was for this week, and I hope you enjoy my videos so far. I'm trying to get more videos out, not only an analysis of the market, many things on the trading strategies and psychology and trading portfolios and money management things. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up, that helps a lot, and subscribe to my channel so you will get notified as soon as I publish a video, and click on that bell icon. And if you have any questions, ask in the comment section below. I'm trying to answer all the questions you have, and thanks so much for watching.